get going on TikTok as well. Why not? Oops. I got the software now. Yeah, I actually do that in The Dead South, the song The Dead South. I tap my fingers on the drum skin during the verses. Virtual camera. All right. Go live. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Okay, TikTok should be live. I think we're live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah. Alrighty. That's my rear, baby. Let's see if it changes back. It should change back. Ellen on TikTok, what is happening? I'm gonna miss some of the TikTok messages. You can't, as far as I can tell, at least, there's no way to just pop out the chat and put it with my other chats. It's either like floating over top of everything, or it's just docked in the YouTube studio. So if I miss some of the TikTok, I apologize. Some sort of super boosted mic effect, but yeah, I should get like a big delay going for the burps, for the burpy burps. Okay, what was I working on? It's been mostly just like not a ton of visual updates. It's like it's docking, baby. I fucking love docking. Richard docking over here. You were at the show in Curitiba. Hell yeah. Okay, let me think. Curitiba. That was... I'm trying to think of what the venue was. I think I get that one and the Porto Alegre one mixed up. But yeah, those Brazil shows were crazy. Last October. Yeah. I can't remember I'm trying to remember the venue. Do you remember what the venue was called? It was like, was it the one that was kind of like, smaller venue, kind of like a bar, sort of long and not very deep? I think that was the one. Yeah. I remember that one. That was a good one. Hell yeah. You love it when I talk dirty? Oh. Well, you're in the right place, baby. Baby girl. Torkenhall. Nelson on TikTok. What's up? TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Hell yeah. We're going to be doing some game dev. Brandon Watson. What's up, dude? Fuck yeah, dude. What's happening? Talking to Keita Bala if they're trying to get you guys back. They didn't answer. They're probably like, fuck those guys. They're like, fuck these fucking losers, man. That was a pretty fun show. That little venue's pretty sweet. I'm surprised at the like the acts that they've had there. Get some big acts out there. And that lake right behind the venue was fucking sweet. We were just swimming in it all day. Heading to work, dude. Have a good time at work. How many more shifts do you got before you take off? Front and center. Yeah, I know you said we saw you there, but I can't think of what you looked like. Okay, let's freaking 15. Oh, that's still a little bit. I guess it's May 14th. Yeah. Game of Stuff's sick. Dude, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Zach Wilcoxon, Iowa. If something happened, like why I'm not on tour, it's because I got back surgery. So I'm off tour for a little bit. So I'm just at home I'm just at home playing in MS Paint, basically. Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight here, Brand. We're going to be doing a little bit of game dev and shit here. That's what someone commented on one of my posts. They're like, Colton's just just staying home playing on MS Paint. I was like, yep, pretty much. Fucking pretty goddamn much, baby. Happy as can be. All right, so I just got some controller input going, and I just changed the resolution, so the guy in the center is not... Let's see if I can even fucking do this. I'm terrible at it. Guy needs to get centered. There we go. Let him cook. Yeah, exactly. Let me cook. Let me cook, brother. Gazebo, what's up? Doctor said you need a full backiotomy. Same here, brother. Hang out in the back of Louisville so you could lean on the table after Achilles surgery. Damn, dude. Nate had to get Achilles surgery too at one point. Excuse me. Recovery sucks, man. And I went back on, I was just saying, I don't know if you were in here, but yeah, I was just getting back, or I was just I went back. What the fuck was I trying to say? I went back too early and just kind of fucked myself. I was in a fucking, we had a hospital bed in my house. And looking back on it, it's crazy because I was in that hospital bed like 2 weeks before heading back on tour. So it was just dumb. I just didn't take the actual proper time that I needed. And then I fucked myself. I'm not doing this US tour in June. Caleb's doing that one. I might do some shows closer to the end of the year, but it's likely going to be Caleb. Twitch or Kick? TikTok lives do pretty well. I don't have too much experience with Kick, so I can't really say. Although you do get more money. Your split is better on Kick for subs and that kind of thing. It would depend on what kind of content you're doing, maybe. I think Twitch still has more users, so it has more viewership, just more people tune in on Twitch. But if you want, it's like a 90-10 or 95-5 sub split, which is, I think on Twitch it's 70-30, and I think I just crossed the threshold, and it's like I get 65 now, 65-35 or something. But you can make more money per sub on Kick. But there's still some issues with Kick. Like, I don't think it has an API, or if it does, it's pretty new, so it can be tough to make like a bot and that kind of shit. But yeah, that is Kick, but there's a new Kick. You're thinking of Kick that's spelled KIK. Here we go. Here, let me move this over here, maybe. No, it's going to get in the way when this is the annoying thing about the TikTok streaming. Whatever, fuck it. Just leave it there. Kick still has a bit of a shady reputation, but I don't know. I don't really give two shits about that. Just sit there and jam Trivium. I mean, try them both. They're both free to use, right? So give them a shot and see. Ellen Stricker, have a good one. You have a great weekend too. Yeah, some of the shit that they allow on Kick is it can get a little crazy sometimes, but it's like, fuck the shit. There's crazy shit that happens on Twitch too. I try not to make a moral judgment either way. It's more just like, I don't know, whatever you like. Okay, so I got to, let's work on centering these sprites here. Down Under this year? I don't know. I don't think so, actually, which is kind of crazy. A little sus. Yeah, some people say. Some people say it's like, yeah, I know some people who get fucking mad. Like there's some of my buddies who have started streaming on Kick from Twitch. They like moved over there just because the money is better or whatever. Oh, you can also get paid by the hour, I think, if you're in like the Kick like partner program or something, which is kind of cool. And then like other people are just like, can you fucking believe they went over to Kick? It's like, buddy, who fucking gives a shit? Jesus Christ. Let's get some tunes. Let's get some tunes going. Put on some royalty-free background music. Royalty-free background music. Here and on Kick. Yeah, I've dual streamed a couple times. It's actually not a bad idea. I have my dual stream setup shit going again, which is why I'm on TikTok and YouTube. So it becomes a little bit tricky to manage a whole bunch of chats, but it's really not a huge deal. Maybe I should start doing that again. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm like affiliate or whatever over there, so I can still make some money. All right. Okay, let's what are we doing here? So let's go middle battle rect. I'm pretty sure this is where that excuse me. Jesus, excuse me. Okay, we set the sprite.draw. This is, oops. So that's a rotating animated sprite. Which frame destination? Okay, here we go. This is what we need. So does this have, the way I do this is kind of stupid. Rotating, yeah, so I do give it a position. Okay, so then here we should be able to, when we actually make the sprite, here we go. So where do we actually position this bastard? Hold on. So when we position X and Y. Okay, there's got to be like a, is there a set position? What am I doing here? Yeah, okay. Do I call this in here? I do. There it is. Okay, so I literally just changed the resolution right before starting the stream, so those rectangles are wider now. So I could hard code it, or let's go do this. So it's going to be rect.getRect plus So we're going to want to go the width of the rectangle minus the width of the sprite divided by 2. That's how I want to throw that in there. Got to go meet your newest granddaughter. Dude, congrats, man. That's amazing. Have fun. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. Calculate centered rect x. Here's what we want to do. So our inner rectangle is going to be sprite.getRect, which I might have to scale that up, but let's just see. And then outer is going to be rect.getRect. GetRect. Okay, didn't like that for some reason. What's the problem? So inner rectangle will be sprite.getRect. Rect.getRect. Okay, doesn't like that for some reason. Or is that just it? Oh, that's why derp. Okay. Go here. And then try that. Unconstant int to float. See if that centers it. Get erect. Get erect. Hey, that didn't fucking work. That sure as hell didn't work. Okay, so what was it before? Let's see here. See what that value actually is. Wrecked him, damn near killed him. Hell yeah. Okay, so XX ends up at 437. Interesting. Interesting. Rect. So centered. That should be. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, it might be because let's see. Do scaled rect is going to be sprite.getRect, because that returns no, that does return with the scale, so that shouldn't be the issue. Oh, it might be. Let's try that. Okay, so that time it calculated XX differently, which is very interesting because I didn't change the code that calculates it. Quite curious. The fuck is up with that? What the hell? That's fucking weird, man. That's like some observer principle shit going on. The calculation is changing based on what I do with the value after it gets calculated. What the hell is going on with that? Is this game going to be like old Pokemon games, old Final Fantasy? Yes, exactly. It's going to be like Pokemon where when you're in the grass. Oh, I got to connect my controller. I worked on controller input the last few days. So there'll be like patches of grass, and it'll be in the grasses where you hit the encounters. So you'll be able to avoid them if you want to. But there'll be some areas where like the grass is unavoidable, right? So yeah, you'll be forced to do the battles. But the battles are going to connect to the overworld a little bit too. So there'll be incentive to do the battles beyond just like getting the currency or whatever you get from them. Okay, but I have no clue why the fuck this would be changing. What the hell, dude? Dude, what the fuck? I've never seen anything like this before, where the value actually changes based on what I do with it after it calculates. Like what? Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? It might be because because I see what's going on. Every frame it's moving it and then recalculating and then moving it and then recalculating and then moving it and recalculating. So I think I got to do this. I just need an offset is all I need. Calculate. Let me just make a new utility function here. Let's try this. Oops. Let's make one called, this will be int calculate, calculate centered offset, I guess. That's not a great name for it. And then our values are going to be, we'll just have like a smaller and larger. I don't know. This is bad naming. But let's just see. Okay, so utils, what did I call it? Calculate centered offset int smaller into larger. So basically all it's going to be is we're going to return the, so it's going to be, we'll do this here. We'll go const int diff is larger minus smaller. Return diff divided by 2. I think that should be it. So then if we go here, we'll go, okay, so then we'll go const float xx is going to be utils, calculate centered offset, and then smaller is going to be sprite dot get rect dot width, and then larger is going to be rect dot get rect dot width. Let's see if this works. Hobo Wars, text-based game where you fight other hobos. That sounds fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Since when do I stream on TikTok? Since like a few days ago. I think I did the very first TikTok stream last Monday. And I did one yesterday as well. I'm on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube right now. Okay, that didn't work. Oh yeah, because this is going to be, should be this. It'll be rect. Here, let's break this down a little bit here. So let's go const float rect x rect dot get rect dot x. We'll go const float rect w. That'll be our rectangle width, rect dot get rect dot width. And then we'll do const float sprite width will be sprite get rect dot width. And then xx is going to be, let's just redo that. So it's going to be rect x plus utils calculate centered offset, and then the larger one is going to be rect width, or smaller one first, my bad, sprite width, and then rect width. Let's try that. Okay. Here, we gotta step through this fucking thing here. We gotta step through this bitch. Dude, yeah, I've thought about, I'd love to make like a Leisure Suit Larry style game. Like I could make some weird fucked up shit, man. Okay, what was this? Middle battle rack, line 30. Something's not right here. Let's go here. Debug time. All right. Oh, hit that breakpoint. I didn't want to. Here we go. Okay, so let's look at this. So our rect X is 240, rect width is 481, sprite width is 88. Doesn't make sense. Oh, it's probably because of the scale, because the sprite starts at a small scale, so that's fucking up this calculation. That's what's going on. That's what's going on here. So let's see. How can we fix that? I need to get the, just like the sprite width without the scaling going on. Dude, Tourette's guy was amazing. Like bum fights. Come up with the whole premise. Hell yeah, sounds good. Okay, the hell's going on here? So this get rect, right? It returns the scale. Yeah, I have all these scale. Okay, you know what we should do? Let's do this. I got an idea. Let's do this. Oh, get base scale. Let's go rectangle. We'll call it get texture rect. And then this will just return the like actual. Do we need the whole rectangle or do we just need the dimensions? Maybe let's do just the dimensions. Because how are we going to use this here? Yeah, just the dimensions. So let's go here. We'll do a vector 2, and we'll call it get texture. Let's call it get texture dimensions. Okay. And whoops, let's go. Jesus. Vector 2. Get texture dimensions. And then do I have I do return. Oh. Texture dot width and texture dot height. I gotta make it const, and we gotta dereference our pointers. Oh yeah, and then like that. No, that doesn't make sense. It'll be like this. Oh shit! Still getting used to pointers. Nope. Okay. Int to float in initial. Oh yeah, because that gives you back floats. Stupid. Okay, so let's go. We'll go const float. Width is static cast to float. Texture width, and then do the same for height. Oops, fucking misspelled height. And then we'll just return width and height. Okay, that should work. And then we'll go back here. So instead of rect width is fine. Sprite width will be sprite dot get texture dimensions dot width or dot x. Okay, so that'll be unscaled texture, but let's just see. How's the new album coming? It's done. Is there a new Subnautica update or something? I saw you tweeted about it. About the ugly ass characters. Olex is good to see you, bro. Here I am, hand coding, not vibe coding, like an absolute idiot in the old 2026. Everybody follow Olex. New album's coming good, man. It's fully done. We filmed some music videos for it last week. A bunch of interviews and shit. So it's like our work is kind of done. The mixes are done. Just waiting for mastering. But yeah, it's pretty much done. It won't be out till probably early next year though. Olex, it's good to see you, bro. Olex, actually, I had a question for you. I've been seeing your tweets about making your own tools. Like the one that I thought was really sick was the audio editing thing you were doing with ImGui, and there was something else too. Another one you posted about recently. I can't remember. But how long does it take you to make a tool like that? Like I've never used ImGui, and I'm still learning C++. And I'm not really I still don't really make my own tools a whole much. I just kind of type in the code that I need to run the game, and then if it doesn't work, I kind of just use print debugging, you know. But just out of curiosity, how long does something like that take? I'm trying to one of the things I'm working on with programming is trying to reduce the iteration time. So the time it takes for me to have an idea to actually have that thing coded and working, I'm trying to shorten that up. So I want to know what an actual professional, how long that kind of thing takes. Music Bro, love the audio tool. Yeah. I'm starting to get better at what's it called? FL Studio. So, and I'm actually starting to like it. But, however, I do at a certain point when I start doing the overworld, I'm going to have to make a really simple a level editor. I'm probably going to use ImGui or whatever for that. But, yeah, I'm just that's kind of one of the things, now that I sort of feel like I have the general sort of programming knowledge, I'm still getting used to C++ and pointers and manual memory and shit. So now I'm trying to get faster, you know what I mean? An hour or two? Okay, sweet. There was something else too. What the hell was the other one? I should start streaming on Twitter as well. Or yeah, something like this. Your ECS debugger. Oh, this one. I wanted to ask about this one too. The in-game Discord thing. How long did that take? That's my biggest problem at this point is I'm still very slow. It takes me fucking forever. I'll have to go back and watch that VOD of yours if it's up. Okay, let's see if this worked. So this will be with the base scaling, so it might not work still. Okay, still not working. Here, let's get that print back in here. You know, maybe this calculation should just be done once. In the constructor, because that might be... let's do this. Let's give it a... Is this animated sprite? Hold up. Go here. Let's make a... So sprite, we got all our lerps here. Let's just make an int. We'll go sprite x offset. And then in the constructor here, we'll do this. So we'll go sprite x offset equals, take all this shit. Rectangles x, rectangles width, the sprite's width. Right, and then when we actually update it, we will update it. It'll just be sprite. Wait, hold up a second. Yeah, rect x, that makes sense. So it'd be rect x plus sprite x offset. And then let's print this. Let's just see what that value is. It might be stupid. Took a day to get the basics up, getting fancy with it. Writing the text editor, 2 to 3 hours. Okay. Dude, yeah, I know. I love using AI to, like, instead of going through mountains of documentation. Okay. So it depends, basically. I was just like, I wasn't sure how, because I know you've been doing it for a long time. I figured like probably a couple of hours to make simple tools like that. Okay, did that print at all? But yeah, I want to start making more, like, one thing I think would be that I really should start thinking about is like making debug tools. This is basically how I debug. I just fucking... Oh wait, yeah, it wouldn't happen until I start the battle. That's why. Offset minus 1079. Okay, so something is wrong here. It's probably my math in here. Larger minus smaller, and then we return the difference divided by 2. Like, how... Here, let's step through this one. I'm just making a dumb calculation here somewhere. Tiny details and bugs that take hours to fix when you're tired. Yeah, dude, especially when I'm tired. Yesterday on stream, it was like the simplest. Like, I don't know if you get like this sometimes. Like, every now and again, the simplest thing in the world will just confuse the shit out of me. Like, I had to map. I was working on my. I got controller input now. So now in the game, instead of it just being like for the battles here, instead of it. Oh, we got the breakpoint. Instead of it just being like single keyboard presses, it's like you have a left input direction and then one of the face buttons that you're pressing. And I was trying to map these inputs to the actual tones. Like, I came up with a system because part of my goal with this game is I want the player to feel like they're actually learning to play the controller like an instrument. So like there's 8 notes in the G minor scale that I'm using. So there's like 4 notes with the 4 directions with one face button, 4 notes with the other face button. So that gives you the full octave. And then the other face buttons are going to be modifiers. Anyways, this is all to say that I had to do a very simple, just like lookup in an array. And like, I just couldn't figure it out. For some reason, I kept reaching for for loops when all I needed to do was just check like tone I equals tone map I. But it just like, I just couldn't fucking like, I was at it for like an hour yesterday and I was just like, I don't know I don't know how to fucking do this. And then I took a break, had some food, went for a walk, came and sat back down and I was just like, oh yeah, obviously I don't have to loop through it. I can just use the index. But it's just like stupid bullshit like that will get me stuck on shit forever. Okay, so the sprite width is 26. Oh, okay, yeah, I know what's going on. It's because it's a big sprite sheet. Okay, so I actually don't need that function that we made that gets the dimensions from the sprite. But we could go, where is it? Animated sprite. So this get texture dimensions. Do I have a number of frames in this? Animation index, animations. Yeah, exactly. That's normal. Okay, good. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my God. How am I a fucking idiot? Any plans for the long weekend? Not really. It's going to be pretty normal. Actually, we're going to see Blippi tomorrow, which is going to be hilarious. I have no idea what to expect. I've never been to like a children's entertainer show. It's in a city like 40 minutes away, so we're driving out there, bringing the girls. I think they're going to be stoked about that. And then that's pretty much it. Let me check the phone. I don't think I got much going on, which is really just how I like it, bro. Yep, nothing else. How about you? Got anything going on? Yeah, it's gonna be has capacity to be a long night. There might be a couple of substances, a few substances inhaled before the show. Smoke some pork belly, dude. Let's go. That's fucking awesome. Okay, what's the best way? So I'm trying to center one frame of that sprite. I don't have a current, like a total number of frames that gets stored in the actual animation itself. I think. Here we go, num frames. Do we have get? Have a getter on that? Doesn't look like. Okay, let's do a get total frames. Oops. Excuse me, return num frames. Okay. Okay, and then in our animated sprite, so on this, where am I here? We want, so our get texture dimensions. I mean, technically it's not, I'm just wondering if I should rename it because technically that's not going to be the actual width of the texture itself. Because the texture is made up of n number of frames, so the width is going to be a lot higher, but because it's just me working on this, it's probably okay. So width is going to be texture width divided by no, that's not gonna fucking work either, because you know what I need to do, man? Sometimes the easiest thing to do is just fucking hard code it. I have a base, like all of the sprites for the battles they have the same canvas size. Where the hell are we here? Maggot. Oops. Fuck. I'm in the wrong folder. That might be why. Oh, God. Wrong one again. That's the one. Okay, so our canvas size, 176 by 125. So you know what? Enough fucking around here. Let's just do this. So it's gonna be 176, and then it's scaled up by 2. So it'll be 176. So it would be actually, I think I even have this in my utils header here. Do I? Do I have any 176? No, I don't. Never mind. Let's call it base sprite width 176. Great. And then we're gonna go diff is going to be rect dot width minus, and then we'll do base sprite width times 2. And then sprite x offset will be diff divided by 2. Let's see. Dude, I know. I saw the video. I had to do some. I had to do some digging to find it. Have you seen it? He shits on his buddy. It's like one of those old, like, I don't know if you remember the Harlem Shake. There we go, baby. Fuck, so much easier trying to piss around with these sprites. The only thing is, at some point, this is gonna bite me in the ass. Likely, the fact that I just have this value hard coded. But what we'll do is we'll put it in this utilities header here. Let's just go, so we'll just call it base. Beard hair in my keyboard. We'll call it base battle sprite width is 176. And height is, what is it, 125. All right, and then instead of doing this here, we will just go utils base battle sprite width. Oh, and actually, you know what? Just to make it a little more airtight, you've tried to find it. Yeah, I found it on, I can't remember what website it ended up being on. It was fucking funny. Like, it's disgusting. It's like Jackass level shit. It's fucked up, but it was great. It made me like him even more, to be honest. Okay, that's good. And in fact, this shouldn't be ×2. This should be times utils base text scale. Because I scale all the textures up by 2. But if I change that, now we're safeguarded. So I think we're good here now. Instead of trying to do it the clever, fancy way. Okay, but now I think these little inputs here. Oh no, it's working. Nice. I thought those little extra animations by his claws might be. Anything? What kind of creatures? I think the first area is gonna be, it's gonna be kind of like foresty creatures. Like, I think I'm gonna do a snail. I think I'll do a snail and what else? I got actually all kinds of ideas. A pelican at some point, kind of like forest and like wetland and like those kind of creatures. Rabid fox. Yeah, I'm gonna do a wolf. Slimy, yeah, slimy stuff. But yeah, I definitely want to do pelican. I was thinking like a bullfrog maybe or something. And then I'm thinking about some of the mini bosses, and I'd like the mini bosses to not just be totally random. Like, they should kind of be connected to some of the lesser enemies. One of the mini bosses I think is going to be like a hornet, or maybe like a collection of hornets. So I might have like bumblebees, or like I don't know, small hornet, and then a big hornet for the mini boss or something like that. Yeah, rabid fox is cool. Rabid's actually a cool idea. I never thought of that. A newt, yeah, I could do a newt. Newt's kind of cool too. I don't even know how many I'm gonna have. Like, I got to. I was gonna start working on the overworld, but I was just like, I have more ideas. I gotta get this battle system a little bit more fleshed out. And I do like this. Although I'm realizing now with the wider resolution, excuse me, I'm gonna have to go grab my nose spray in a sec. The way that the notes move down the track, is they read like the time of the music and then when they're supposed to arrive at the target. So they're not actually moving like a set number of pixels per frame. It's calculating how many beats of the song have passed and then how many beats it's gonna take to get to this like little target zone here. And now I'm just noticing this right now actually, but since I increase the resolution and this thing is wider, it's like a little bit choppier. The notes are a little choppier as they move down. So I gotta figure something out there. Thank you for the follow, Key Alex. Thank you very much. Time to spend a week on AI teaching you how to write a clothing sim, dude. Hey, do you do all your own modeling too? A Murder Hornet, remember those? Yeah. What were those again? Key Alex, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. No, I got the formula for from BPM to FPS, so I have it counting up in beats. Dude, that's wild. To use Blender. Blender like makes me want to blow my fucking brains out. That's why there was a little bit of time where I was like, I want to work on some 3D games. Because most of the games I play are 3D and I really like exploring 3D environments, but man, Blender made me want to blow my brains out. Just so when what are the pixel coordinates for? They're just for like for example, I was trying to fix that bug just there. Like if something's supposed to be appearing at, X of 250 and it's appearing way over here, it's just so I can just see where everything is. It wouldn't be in the actual game. It's just like a thing for me as I'm developing it. Blender has a learning curve, dude. Found great Blender lectures that taught you well. Yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, the amount of time it's going to take me to learn this is more than I want to spend right now. And I also didn't want to use pre-made assets if I could help it. Like I would rather, what happened there? We still live on TikTok? Did that just die? Due to inactivity? What the fuck are you talking about? I was being active the whole time. Fucking bullshit. There we go. The wavy sound on the music, yeah. But yeah, I was just kind of like, it was gonna take it was gonna take more time than I was like willing to put in for a bit. Dude, I saw that. I saw that, Alex. You streamed last night. Yo, let's go, dude. Agent P, welcome on in. Are you Johnny whatever on TikTok there? I don't know why it went down. It just told me it went down due to inactivity. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I just booted her back up. So, dude, that's awesome. Freezing. How'd it go? 25 stream streak. Let's go, buddy. But yeah, I saw that. Poor Cakes, man. When I first saw his tweet, he made it sound like his game was just gone. I'm glad he got it back up and running. I got to be kind of careful because that's sort of what I've been doing. Like I've been taking, I've been using like Google Images and then like tracing over them and then animating them. So I'm hoping they're fucking different enough. I think they are. Like, let me find the maggot picture that it's probably in here actually. Like, I don't think that is gonna fucking. I don't think that's gonna get flagged. Where's the? There we go. That's a pretty big stretch, I think. But you never fucking know. He lost a ton of, like, people were mad about it. Damn. 3.5 hours, 1 sub. Damn, dude. Sounds like my streams. So many projects to fix the mixes on? Yeah, dude. That's the way I think about streaming. It's more like, I'm in here working anyway. I may as well turn the camera on. I still get lots of off-stream work done too. Like, my productivity per hour on stream is definitely way less, but it also is, it's just kind of fun and kind of nice. I've gotten some good ideas and some good, like, good feedback immediately while streaming. Not a cup 2 comment. That's you. Okay. Okay, good to know. Hell yeah. Get wish lists while streaming? That's sick. I got to get a Steam page up and running for this game. I think I have a name for it. It needs to be a little bit further along. I need to have a little bit of, like, overworld artwork, a couple more enemies, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's one of those, like, why not things, right? You nugs turning the knobs and sonar. Let's go, baby. Make it creepy out. You don't know why? They are kind of creepy. They're associated with death and decay. Makes sense. Makes sense that you'd be... I wonder if I just have to, like, click this little box every couple of minutes to stop TikTok from booting me again. Alrighty. What am I having more fun coding, this game or Spaceman? Probably this one so far. I've been enjoying C++. C++ gets a lot of shit. And same with, like, object-oriented programming in general. It's kind of my first real foray into both of these things. So I kind of like it. And I just feel like I know what I'm doing a little bit more. Even though it's a new language that I haven't used, it's like, just generally, I kind of know what I'm doing. So I'm having more fun with this one. This one's a little bit more of, like, a unique game idea as well. Whereas Spaceman, like, the whole point of Spaceman was just to create something smallish and easy-ish. Like, it wasn't going to be some sort of groundbreaking new kind of thing, you know? It was just like, something like I had to finish a project and release it. I just had to do that for my own, like, to level up my own skill tree kind of thing. So this one's a little bit more of, like, I think a kind of a more unique idea. The lore, I think, is going to be a lot more unique. So it's a little bit more, like, I have a little bit more passion for this one so far. Yeah, the fact that they're maggots. You could fry them up. Use them to clean wounds, yeah, and leeches too. Spaceman was super fun. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. It was still super fun. Like, I still had an absolute blast making that game. Making the music was so fun, and just, like, learning. Like, I learned how to use NeoVim. I had never used the terminal. Like, I literally never had used terminal before I started working on that game. I had never used VS Code. I started in VS Code. Then I installed the Vim Motions plugin for VS Code, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'll just try Vim. And I learned a lot of just, like, game dev sort of technologies, but mostly it just gave me that kind of, like, I had this just nagging sort of, like, internal guilt of being like, it's been something I'd been doing for 5 years or so as a hobby, but I had never released anything. And I was like, I just knew that for myself to get better at programming and at game development, that I had to just make something small and release it. So That's what Spaceman was. I like didn't promote it. I still barely promote it. I should promote it more. But it wasn't about like selling a bunch of copies. Like I knew it wouldn't. It's not like you know, it's a space shooter game. There's 7 billion space shooter games out there. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for playing it. Yeah, can you hear them upstairs? I think they're starting. Well, no, bedtime. They'll start getting ready for bed 20, 25 minutes. Oh, no, I haven't seen that. That's disgusting. Okay, that was actually working. I thought maybe we would have to here. I can been slowly refactoring too. Olex, you also convinced me to use the equals for initialization because of the one less character. I was like, wait, you're absolutely right. It's the same reason I use camel case over snake case, is because I don't like having to type that underscore all the time. Okay, and then I don't need any of this shit anymore, I think, right? Should be able to get rid of all that. Oh no, I still need rect X, but we'll just do this inline. Oh, yeah, I want to see. Let's do the maggot and make sure his little music notes are showing up in the right spots. Game.cpp. Anna tried to play this. I got Anna to play it, and it, holy fuck, man. I was like, Jesus Christ. Either I made this really hard or like, oh, okay, it's hard. I was just gonna talk shit, and then turns out I can't fucking play it either. Oh, that's why. I was turning the fucking thing the wrong way. Not hard if you do it right. Oh shit, I wasn't focusing on what I was trying to focus on, which was the position of the music notes. To be moved over. So that is, I believe, is it in this one? Nope. No. Where the hell is it? Protesting the bed. Can you hear that? I'm gonna have to turn the noise gate up on my fucking turn the noise gate up on my mic a little bit here. Where the hell do I add the accoutrement? That's what I called them. Middle battle rect. There it is. Too many goddamn classes. Here we go. Okay, maggot X and maggot Y. Here we go. Yeah, because we're doing this on rect. So it'd be rect plus... These are kind of just some magic numbers I threw in. So it would be rect plus... oops. Plus sprite X offset. Plus that value. See if this does it. Free for life. Oh man. It's a deal, but I might have to kill you. That's good. The Y position was fine though. I didn't have to add this to the Y position. There, let's try that. Yeah, I can get you 25% discount. And then I have to kill you. Okay, that looks good. Oh my god, shut up. Cool, okay. I think everything's working then. Let's just do real quick. We'll lose one. Oops. What am I doing? We'll go here. Just make sure that the ending messages and all that shit still work. We'll win one and then lose one. Cool. Okay, that's all centering and everything's still. All right, now let's lose one. Fucking Jesus, I gotta mute this fucking group chat, man. It's driving me crazy. I gotta change that font too. It has some like missing characters. Okay, so this gotta do that same offset thing. So that is in the, I think it's called attack effect. Give it X and Y. Okay, so that'll be in this one. Okay, so this will be... Then we want to do that same, we want to get that same offset. Did I end up using that utilities function, or was that all fucked up? I didn't end up using that function. Okay, so let's just do... Fuck, let me think. Because we give it the X and Y in the draw call. We need to, what am I fucking trying to do here, bud? We need to get the width of that. So it's position, right? So the thing is created. Okay, so position.x is the same as the rectangle x. You know what? I think this will work. 176 is the, it's base, what was it? Base, or yeah, base battle sprite width times 1.5. Let's see. No more git. What are you using? Yeah, somebody else's 25, exactly. Coding baked? I get baked every now and again before I code. It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing like grunt work, where it's just like I just have to sit down and type the code and I know exactly what I'm doing, it's fine. And sometimes it's kind of fun. Like I'll do it. Okay, so it's still not totally centered. So that didn't quite work. I just have to figure out now how to get that middle rectangle's width to this fucking class. Jesus. There's like some things too, like as I'm going, I'm like, oh, it shouldn't be this difficult to like get the position. But you know what we can do is we'll just add this into the constructor. What was I saying? What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, yeah, I can get a little stoned and write code if it's like easy stuff that I know exactly what I'm trying to do. And I'm not trying to like think up new problems. Or if I'm trying to like be creative, if I'm doing like some pixel art, you know, I'll get on my laptop at the end of the day. But sometimes it's just like my productivity just goes. So I try and not do it. I usually have a little smoke before bed, and then I'll maybe work for a couple hours on my laptop in the basement with like a podcast playing or something. Arcs VCS. Let's check this out. I'm still figuring out Git. Focusing specifically be able to support big complex projects with binary files. Do you like it so far? Yeah, I agree, freezing. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Add to the to-do list when you're blazed. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, having huge... that slap bass. This music is hilarious. the glitch hi-hat, like the note, the kind of like TDS has some competition. These guys are gonna open for us. This looks crazy. I'm such a like basic bitch with Git. Like I really just use it for yeah, that bass line it sounded like live bass too. Like everything else is all MIDI, and then they got someone in there for a session. Yeah, my Git is like, I rarely even use branches, dude. Like I just back everything up with it. Basically, I'll use a branch if I'm like earlier today I was changing everything to read from, like before how I had it coded. There's like the lane in the battle, and the notes appear on the lane. Everything was based on what lane the note was in. But then I came up with the system for like each note having a specific input on the controller. So I like made that mapping system to, I mapped the inputs to each note. And then instead of like creating the notes and giving them a lane, I just give them a note. And then the track decides what lane it's supposed to go in. So I made a branch when I was doing all that, just in case I fucked everything up. But like then I merged it back right away. Like I probably use like 1% of Git features. I mostly use it so it's easy to work like on my laptop and on my computer. Dude, yeah, I know. That's kind of what I'm going for. It's sort of like the Ocarina of Time thing. So it's like, I can show you how it works here. Where's my FL Studio? Let me just plug this in here. And that's part of what I'm going for with this game is like I want when, like by the time you've been playing the game for a little while, the controller should start to feel like an actual instrument. And I got a lot of iterating to do to see how I'm going to make this feel kind of like intuitive. But here, let's just throw on some random thing here. We got keys. How about just a piano? Whatever. So it's the G minor scale, natural scale. So each of those notes is mapped to, the first four is, so it's down on the left stick, down, left, right, and up on the left stick with the like X button on the PlayStation controller. So that's like those four, and then it repeats for the next four. So down, left, right, up on the left stick, but with the circle button for there up to the octave. And then these two, I think I'm going to do modifiers. I think square is going to be like a bent note. So you'll like hold square and then move the left control stick to bend it. And then I haven't figured out what or if I'm going to do with the top button yet. And then also I'm thinking for octaves, holding left trigger is -1 octave, and then holding right trigger is +1 octave. And it'll be consistent across all the battles, even if you don't see all the notes in that battle. Like, I don't think I'll have like all 8 lanes in every single battle. It'll just be like however many notes that particular enemy uses from the scale. I might change that though, because having the full 8 lanes might feel a little bit more intuitive, that every single, but like down and X is always going to be G, right? Like left X will always be A, etc., etc. X button's like the first 4 notes, and then circle's the second 4 in this scale. So down X is, I got to make like a little, like a fucking little, get it working either in FL or just have like a scene in the game where you can just do it. But like down X is, so it goes down, left, right, up in order of ascending. So that'd be down X, left X, right X, up X, and then would be down circle. Or wait, no, I switched it up. Anyways, me like sitting here saying it is, I think I'm an idiot actually. Yeah, I gave you wrong information. It's down. I'm all about flicking this stick. No flick. It's just a hold. So you hold down. So in the battle here, let me show you. This is it's hard to fucking explain. It's hard to get a visual of it by being just explaining it. But so here's the input button and then the stick direction. So in this particular case, this enemy has G, B flat, and D are the notes. So that's down X, left X, and right X. Try it again here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I have to fuck around with it some more. Like you can do combos without a flick necessarily. But we'll see. I gotta play with it some more. But even just getting Anna to play this today, and my sister came over and she played it, and they were fucking struggling. And they're both musicians, so it's got to be somewhat accessible, at least for the first little bit of the game. But yeah, that's the basic idea. So let me find the actual mapping here. Yeah, so it basically goes. Yeah, so I was wrong. I changed it. So the first 2 notes are with the left stick down, and then that's X and circle. So bum bum, and then to the left, same thing. Would be left X circle, right X circle, and then up X circle, just for basic notes. And then, like I said, I want to get a hold in there. So square will be like for holding notes, and then have bending notes while you're holding and moving the left stick to bend, and then octaves left and right shoulder buttons. At least that's how I have it in my head right now. But I gotta code it all and then fuck around with it and see if it makes sense, see if it works. How did Saria's song go again? I wonder what key all those were in. Is that it? Fuck, I thought I had it there for a sec. Shit. uh, I had it there and then I fucked it up. Clicking in L3. I think I'd rather use the face buttons over clicking in L. At least at the start. Whatever. Yeah, I know. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I should explain more kind of what I'm doing because most of the viewers are non-coders. But also it's like at this point, like the amount of context that I would have to explain to understand like any of this would be crazy. So I try and sort of just explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Like I'm just sort of saying my thoughts out loud. Quick one before the eternal worm devours Appalachia. It's reminding me of a song with a very long name. I have no idea. Okay, what time is it? It's 8:06. It's just about the girls' bedtime, so I should probably take off. What did we get done today? It's more just kind of like say like centering, changing things based on new resolution. Good enough. You don't know what's what anymore. It is tough, man. Like, but if you have questions, like if you're just like, hey, what specific thing are you actually doing right now? Like, don't be afraid to ask because I love talking about this kind of shit, and B, when I have to explain something, it lets me know how well I really understand it, and it like sometimes I'm like, oh, actually, I'm able to explain this exactly. And sometimes like when you start explaining something that you think you know, you're kind of like, oh fuck, actually, now that I try and explain it, it's maybe I don't know this shit as well as I thought I did. It's like explaining is teaching is a good way to learn more shit yourself. Anywho, instrumental but sounds really good. Banjo cover of a song. Fuck yeah, dude. Is that the name of the song? A quick one before the eternal worm devours Appalachia. What up, Magnus? Okay, that's cool. Here, let's. Oh no, I was gonna say let's play it, but I'm on TikTok and YouTube. I'll get fucked. I'll get in trouble. Magnus coming in with the sub. What is happening, my dude? We're just shutting her down for the day. I appreciate that sub. 13 months. Holy shit. How are you doing, man? Holy piss. That's a lot of months. Classic. The old classic. You're out of here. Olex, you have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging. Beef, good to see you. Magnus, sorry, we're just missing you. Freezing, hell yeah. Thank you, everybody. Anybody I missed? Auntie Ladane, Agent P / Johnny Morgan. I'll check that one out off stream here. Key Alex. We'll be back tomorrow at, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday, right? So tomorrow noon my time. We'll We'll start with a little banjo practice. I'm starting to practice the new album songs. You guys won't hear the tracks, but you will hear the banjo parts. So if you're interested in that, come on in, and then, excuse me, and then we're gonna do more game dev. Oh, Jesus. Let's find somebody to raid here. Move this over here for now. Who's online? Michelle Hafey's on. Who else is doing game dev? Any of our friends? Magnus, hell yeah, dude. Thank you very much, my man. Waffle Dragon's on. Is Boolean or Earend or any of these guys? Yeah, Boolean's on. Let's raid Boolean. Boolean's a homie. Hell yeah. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. We will see you all tomorrow at noon Saskatchewan time, last stream of the week. Regular schedule's back now that our week of filming is over. So we're going to be doing lots of game dev, lots of banjo practicing. It's going to be good. We will see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your night. Hypoxia, welcome in. We're just about to take off. We will see you tomorrow, noon, Saskatchewan time. Bye-bye.
Now, I think would it not be better to offset it initially instead of trying to offset it every process?